if a Republican lawmaker's resolution to amend the Constitution and allow Donald Trump to seek a third term comes to fruition, what could be the geopolitical implications for US hegemony? How would this impact global relations and power dynamics, especially with rising global challenges? Could this shift in US leadership potentially alter the direction of international policies and the balance of influence around the world? Uh, yeah, so I heard the news somewhere that some, a Republican lawmaker or somebody uh, wants to amend the Constitution and allow American presidents to have 3 terms in office. I don't think that's going to happen, first of all, because of constitutionality and legality and whatnot. The Supreme Court of the US probably won't allow that. Okay. And even if, let's say, this happens, because it's happened in the past, long, long ago, let's say, even if the Constitution is amended and this is allowed. Look, Donald Trump has just become the president, right? He's what, 78 years old? Let's find out how old he is. Let's go to Google, our friend Google. How old is Donald Trump? Let's Google that. Donald Trump age. Okay, he's 78 years old right now. Okay, so he's 78 now, and in 4 years' time, Donald Trump will be 82. You think it makes sense for a nation to have an 82-year-old president? Which means that once he is done with his third term, he'll be 86. Now, we've already seen the kind of leadership that so-called leadership that Biden provided to the US at that advanced age. I don't think Donald Trump himself would want to become president a third time. I could be completely wrong because he's one of a kind. So who knows? I think he's going to do everything in his power to completely reshape the world and the US the next 4 years and turn the world from being under the so-called rules-based world order to being under an outright imperial system. And he's going to turn the US into the greatest and biggest and baddest empire ever. That's what I think he's going to do. And I think the 4 years is enough for him to do that. In 4 years, the US could become a spacefaring power, a multiplanetary power. They could have Mars, territory on Mars that they call their own, and nobody else can do that. And they could be, and by the time OpenAI, etc., may have achieved artificial super intelligence. I think AGI must have already happened, artificial general intelligence. I think by the time they will achieve artificial super intelligence, which makes them, you know, which gives them superpowers, essentially. Hyperpowers, possibly. The next 4 years could be enough for that. And in that case, I don't think he will need a third term. So I think it's unlikely, but let's see. Let's wait and see how it goes. Let's wait and watch.